Hello दोस्तों, this is Rajesh Rajgor. Welcome back to www.ionic.com, your favorite social networking site that keeps you connected with all your Pratham friends. This is our show, Ek Mulaqat. Today on Ek Mulaqat, we have with us K. Vajanti from Karnataka's Akshara Foundation. In this Ek Mulaqat, she speaks about what Akshara Foundation is, the programs that they run, and how as a team they have accomplished so many things. So, मेरे IONIC के दोस्तों, let's not wait anymore and catch this Ek Mulaqat with K. Vajanti.
Hi, I'm Vajanti. I'm from Akshara Foundation, Karnataka. Akshara Foundation works only with elementary education, and we are working predominantly with government school systems in Karnataka. We have been working since last almost 9 years now. Pratham started Akshara in Bangalore in 2001, around 2001. And later on, we became Akshara. But we are a major networking partners. We work very closely with Pratham, and we kind of Pratham leverages on our strength in the state of Karnataka. For example, ASA, we work very closely with ASA program, and we share a lot of our thoughts. I mean, in the sense, if we have developed something, some concept, and so on and so forth, we are open to share with Pratham, for example. Pratham, any states of Pratham, and probably cross learning would happen in the process. Recently, we just completed our post-assessment for pre-primary education. During that period, when I visited Anganwadi Center, I had visited the same Anganwadi Center some 6 months back, where nothing was happening there, and we had a chat with the Anganwadi worker and things like that. Now, when I went there to see how the program is happening, I saw there was a great change in that particular Anganwadi center. The Anganwadi's worker was so enthused. She said, like, ma'am, you're visiting us only for 1 hour. I wanted you to be here the whole day. She showed me each and everything that she has done, created in that particular Anganwadi. She also said that, this particular Anganwadi is attached to a primary school. She said, teachers in primary schools have lined up to take class 1 next year. She says they are waiting for my children to move from 0 class to class 1. Because the teachers do come visit her Anganwadi, and they are really impressed by the way that this Anganwadi teacher is handling her class, as well as the way it is impacting the learning levels of these children. That's what we want. Ultimately we want Anganwadi, pre-primary care to get embedded into primary schooling, and like that has a positive impact on the learning levels of children. And another exciting thing which I must share is our KLP website, which I think over a period of time 10 years down the line, probably we would try to achieve, create a platform and a space for everybody, all the stakeholders, including NGOs, as well as the elected representatives, teachers, and the primary stakeholders like children, maybe parents, and to express their views on a particular specific school. This is again technology-based initiative, and we are hoping that would bring in a lot of quality changes in schools. And we work more with urban Karnataka, that is Bangalore specific, also work in geographies of North Karnataka and some parts of Central Karnataka. Our whole aim is every child is in school and learning well. So when it comes to every child in school, we have a database of each and every child, and we are creating a platform called Karnataka Learning Partnership. And learning well part, I would say, like, we have various in-school programs, and also pre-primary education program, that is Anganwadi program, which we rolled out last year extensively and in all the Anganwadis of Bangalore. We have also developed Anganwadi indicators which would reflect the status of Anganwadi, and probably by June, July we are planning to come out with Anganwadi status report card, which would include the center information as well as the learning outcomes of that particular center. We have various in-school programs. Our major program till last year was library program. We have set up around 400 libraries across Bangalore, either MPS or HPS, and we have hub and spoke model. There's a main library room in a school which is attached to say around 4 to 5 libraries across, and we develop our content what should go into the library. We pick up books from various publishers, and these are in the range of 6 to 7 languages. We also look at bilingual schools. These are very attractive, which attract children and also teachers. In fact, teachers many a time have told us, look, the kind of books we get in our libraries are not the which you guys give. So that is the area which we thought we must work with, and the children are also attract. The reading levels of children attract through these books. We have a grow by method, which would say like the child at the very low level is called G, and we attach lot of books at that level, which are only into few words and things like that. And as the child grow as a reader, then we take the child to higher levels of reading. All these initiatives have been possible with us because of our team, basically. Akshara has been working with a team which is not very highly skilled, and the major part of our team members are just SSC passed and things like that. But the motivation level is super. They are really good. They are highly motivated. They, typically, if you visit a library, when you ask anything about the librarian, all the children would move around, go there, find the librarian. They say, Auntie Didi is there, let me call her. And they talk about that Didi. They say, she did this, she did that. I read this particular book, and because of her, I could do this. I have reached from this level to this level. And most of the time, these librarians are very creative also. They exploit the space that is available for them, and they also know which child is at what level. And if we visit that particular any library, they would say, Madam, this child can do this. They know each and every detail of these children. Another thing which I must tell you in Akshara is we have been constantly having review meetings with our team, and every time when we go, we say like our team should be a thinking team, rather than taking whatever we say at the state level resource team, from the state level resource team, because every time we say you must ask us why. Initially it was a tough time. People typically would keep quiet, they would not question us and things like that. But what I see change over a period of time is they have started asking questions. Why am I supposed to do this particular thing? For example, this assessment. So how was it related to my work at the field? For example, if you are doing the assessment, are you going to give me back the report, and am I going to share that with the teacher, or am I going to share that with a cluster resource person? And at times they will also ask us about why only these competencies? Why not the other competencies? All these things are constantly being asked by our team, and whatever the success we are seeing today is because of them. I think they are doing wonderful job. They are really, at least 80% of the thing that what we think at the state level is getting percolated at the field level. We must thank them a lot, and they are doing great job.